The tallest wrestlers in WWE. Now, these are super hard to verify because some of them wear lifts. I can only go on their bold heights. So at number 10 comes Kevin Nash, Big Daddy Cool, Diesel, whatever you want to call him. He was the champion in 1995, not the biggest draw, but he carried the company through a very, very, very hard time. So I think Kevin Nash deserves all the credit in the world. Coming in at number 9, probably my personal favorite big guy to ever do it, Kane, Glenn Jacobs, the devil's favorite demon. Debut, probably top 3, if not the best debut of all time, ripping the cell door off and interfering in the Hell in a Cell match. In my opinion, one of the best, if not the best debut of all time. My opinion, the best big guy to ever do it. Now, did he wear lifts in his shoes? Probably, but I can only go on the bold heights, the heights that I can find. Coming in at number 8, Kurgan, or the guy from the Oddities. I don't know what you want me to say about Kurgan. His biggest claim to fame is that he was a big guy. That was his entire gimmick. Coming in at number 7, The Big Show. He was billed at 7 foot 2, but doing a bit more research, is actually closer to 7 foot. The largest athlete in the world, if you take the picture with him and Shaq. Shaq is significantly big, taller than him at least. So, Big Show, what made him famous? Probably turning babyface and heel 100 times in a calendar year. I don't know. A really good big guy in the 90s. He did a phenomenal dropkick in WCW. WWE, he was ridiculed for turning way too often, but still an absolute legend. Of course, billed as Andre the Giant's actual son, which we know is not the case. Someone whose height you cannot teach, coming in at 6th place. Big Cass, he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. So he's 7 foot tall, big guy, great tag team with Enzo. I'm surprised they didn't become tag team champions, but that's just my opinion. Great Khali occasionally being billed at 7 foot 4. He was actually closer to 7 foot 1. Absolute giant in the wrestling industry. He was booked strongly because of the Indian market. Most famous moment, probably 2 moments: holding the World Heavyweight Championship upside down. 3 moments: Shawn Michaels having to remind him where's the hard cam, and also pinning Undertaker with 1 foot. So that's the Great Khali. Another guy from the Oddities, of course. Now this side, this guy, Giant Silver, 7 foot 2. Again, not much I can say about Giant Silver. I enjoyed the Oddities for what they were, but not much I can say about him. Almost 7 foot 3, coming in a third place. He's claimed to fame is tagging with AJ Styles and facing Brock Lesnar at a pay-per-view. There's nothing much you can say about Almost, except guy's really tall. You know, earlier when I said Kane is probably one of my favorite big guys of all time, this is my favorite big guy of all time. I mean, the stories of Andre the Giant is legendary. Being able to drink an entire case of wine in one sitting, holding a beer in his hand, and the can is almost smaller than his hand. The stories that people tell of Andre the Giant is absolutely legendary. Obviously, close to the end of his career, he could barely move, but still, he could sell out arenas just from being on the card. Andre the Giant, absolute legend of the industry. And coming in at number 1 is Sasquatch. I mean, Giant Gonzalez. He's bald at 8 foot now. He's probably closer to 7 foot 6. Again, I can only go on the heights that I can find on reputable websites. Giant Gonzalez, 8 foot tall. He was significantly taller than the Undertaker, and I think real life Undertaker is about 6'9", 6'10". So he's a big guy. That bodysuit was horrendous, and the match with Undertaker, that was his claim to fame, absolutely horrendous. I don't know what you want to say about Giant Gonzalez. He's tall. That's pretty much it. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Peace.